Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters. And up against him, Big Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's going to feel like a mule's kick.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Eastern Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. These two fighters are made for one another. That uppercut doesn't land. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You're starting to...
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They blocked the jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice defense on that hook. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And he just missed with that left jab. Just missing with the right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Fire. And he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, the first minute, stick on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away...
Partner or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out. Look,
the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had him.
you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
So what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into...
He was still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time.
Just get your rhythm right.
The bell rings and we start the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The jab can't find a home. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Both men step back for just a moment. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab gets blocked. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Starting to make mistakes and switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work.
Round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight. And he's...
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
First minute, stick on end of the jab, and then
Let's go, Chad.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let's get the super chat, please.
Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're
The
doing.
referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back.
Time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little.
On to the fourth we go. They're both looking for heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Got him with a left jab. Trying to land that jab. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the jab. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath back.
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get...
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart.
He was coasting this fight, and now you let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out, first minute, stick around.
You follow through. Don't let him...
Chad, this guy trying to hit me with a hard shot.
Stop him in his tracks. I need you.
Jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few
That jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Yes.
Straight down the middle. Can't miss it.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Oh.
Don't forget the jab.
They block the uppercut. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which fighter will say no mas? Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The jab doesn't quite connect. That jab won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Now you've let him back into it.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good man.
Switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job.
Big shot. Big small. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
This guy trying one shot.
Don't lose this fight, dear. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were
This boxing back together. That's a terrible round, that is.
get the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
Lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work.
Come on, chat,
The
let's
referee
go.
calling
Who
for
going to
seconds
super
out as we
chat?
get set to jump back in the action.
Just box it.
Send your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, buried up.
This is the beginning of round 6. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with that hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Klitschko is dazed! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good man. You stay focused.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that...
And putting it all on the line.
Keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in.
Team back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the...
Y'all see this guy don't want to fight.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need...
Set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go.
Get back out there and win the round.
Through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Get him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Don't give him no free shots. Small.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all that.
There's the bell to start round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
That's all he was waiting on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out right there.
Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Come on, you've let...
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep...
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Right, dear. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out.
Knocked down twice and will win on cards.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. Just keep it.
Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
That's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so he can't figure
Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
He was still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back.
Do what you got to do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you did.
And there's the bell for round 8. This fighter's sort of the death. Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
Quit. Oh.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Louis. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And they'll be facing Larry Holmes. The one and only Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
What a great... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Got him with a left hook. Misses with the jab. That jab doesn't score. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Miss with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. For the weary. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You tell this guy he's got to do something. And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Just missed with that jab. That counter shot lands. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Can't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. 3 shots, keeps.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Make guard twice and rolling on cards. He quit.
He wasn't ready for that counterpunch.
Jab
These are
center.
heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If we cheated, now we're going to find out.
Do you believe what we are seeing? So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big right hand scores. Nope, that hook won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Perfect counter lands. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Straight right just misses. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Nice counter. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Looking to land the hook. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need... Here we go, it's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
God, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain with a brain.
That jab gets blocked. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was... And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Knock down twice and will win on cards. He quit. Roll. Jab seminar.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw the hook, didn't land. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
Until next time, champ. Thanks for watching.